Hello, welcome to the stream. This is HaloIREUK UK Champions League action from Group 1 today. You're more than welcome to the stream if you're tuning in. Let us know who all you are on the Twitch chat. We're following that quite well. As you can see, today's game is going to be HaloIREUK UK versus eVolved eSports. A key game in this group. We'll have a look at that very quickly in a minute. You can also check, I know it's been a bit publicised on our Twitter, but you can also sign up for the Champions League end of season free-for-all. You can find that on our Twitter page if you wanted to. But that's how it's going to look so far. We may open it up to 60 players. There is quite popularity with it. But here we'll have a look quickly at the groups for here today. Vortex topped the group with 4 points, 4 wins from 4. eVolved took 2 wins out of their 3, so they have 2 points. HaloIREUK UK lost to Vortex and lost to eVolved last week. And this week they play eVolved again. Vanderboys sit at the bottom, minus 16 on score difference and 0 points, 4 losses, 4 games played. So today we're looking at eVolved. We'll have a quick look at that team lineup for eVolved. We believe the team lineup has changed slightly. We can have a look at the previous game histories. Mainly 4-0s for both teams, either losses or wins. Nexus 0, Pico is back for eVolved, and Obo, one of the guys who was in Team of the Week for Week 1. Samshot's DMLG, XXL, but TVL Borg is replaced by the Airwave this week as a sub. Unfortunately, I believe that Borg had some medical issue, I think, and he is unable to play this week. Thoughts with him. But today's game is going to be HaloIREUK UK versus eVolved eSports. So let us know your predictions on the chat. We'll have an MPV voting at the end too, as always. Early favourites for MVP, possibly Samshots. HaloIREUK UK need this win today in order to have any chance of surviving for a minimum of an Onyx bracket. It looks like the Champions bracket is going to the guys at Vortex at the minute, sitting pretty at top of the group. So a key game here today. If HaloIREUK lose, it looks almost certain that they will not be able to crawl back into the Onyx bracket and will have to settle for the Diamond bracket. Bandit Boys look relegated completely to the Platinum bracket, and Vortex Gaming look pretty safe on top of this group. I know their guys, pretty good team. Anyway, we'll cut across to the gameplay. We believe it's going to be Coliseum capture the flag to start with. And the home team advantage this time is with HaloIREUK UK. Last week it was with eVolved, and this week it's with HaloIREUK UK. And the home advantage, as much as it doesn't seem anything in HaloIREUK, or in this league anyway, it proved quite an important thing last week with or during the week with Alphas and Adversity. Alphas managed to figure out that Adversity were really weak on objective game types, so every time their pick came around, especially the very first pick, they picked to capture the flag. In truth, they won all their capture the flags 3-0. They didn't select anything else other than that. So we are almost ready to go and begin this first game. Let us know what's your predictions. Is it going to be a 4-0 easy one for eVolved this time, or is it going to be a bit tighter? We will find out in due course. Earlier results from yesterday, we seen Vortex win over Bandit Boys 4-0, and we also seen Rush and beat Dropshock 4-0 too. So all to play for in this group for the Onyx bracket, maybe not the Champions bracket, but we'll find out about that. So let us know your prediction. We're going into game number 1. It's going to be Coliseum capture the flag, and we are ready to go. So capture the flag on Coliseum for HaloIREUK UK, who got the first pick on this series with their home advantage. Shady's not here this week, so that's a big plus for the guys at HaloIREUK UK. And we'll follow our captain XXL as he goes straight across Red Bridge, sees nothing. Pico running up, looking for those rockets. Grenades come launching in across, gets the hit counter, and Airwave picks that one up. Could be in a bit of trouble here. XL managed to weave his way out of that one. Takes on Pico again, gets that. Nexus there just reels away from the trouble as XXL moves backwards on the Red Fountain and has Airwave. So eVolved Zero has the sniper, but it's the Airwave who's got the rockets. Let's follow him. Gets one. Is he going for the double? Tries to throw a sneaky grenade, does get the double kill, and now it's 3 down nearly. No, 2 down, sorry, for eVolved as the push comes across from the Airwave here. Good bit of movement from eVolved and a killing spree for Airwave. That's a great start for him, 5-0. Was anyway, he's 5-1 now. Looking at eVolved's Nexus, their captain, he's going to try to defend this push from HaloIREUK UK. And they should be able to... Yep, they get a bit of pressure released from them. Sam shot to sniper. Missed that shot. Nice grenade though from the Airwave. That just did just enough damage to bring him down a wee bit. Anyway, XXL on Red Bridge backs off just in time as he was weak. But doesn't get it this time. Pico comes in with a double kill. Airwave trying to finish off Pico. Hides behind that Red Fountain and the call out must have keyed him. He's getting a bit of support from Nexus. And that's 3 down. No, it's not. It's 1 down. There was 3 down. Pico there and across, looking at catwalk with sniper. Takes on DMLG. DMLG's weak. He's trying that ground pound. It's going nowhere with it. Oh wow, what happened there? Not sure. He must have got something on him. So who's it running with the flag? It is XXL. He's running across bottom mid. And he's got his support anyway. He must have got the clear run call. They try to make this... Oh, Nexus tries to pull the flag too. Cleans that up and should be 1-0 here. The nades come in. Wee bit of style. Just about gets it captured. But that's 1-0 for the guys at HaloIREUK UK as they start their comeback in this league. Maybe Rockets come down, gets the double kill. Triple. And now here comes a good push again. Airwave. Flag taken though on the far side by Obo. Airwave's still got 2 rockets in these. Oh, he should have went on the cap. On. No, he didn't. He had a chance to probably get an easy double kill there with 2 of the guys from eVolved. Airwave should be able to return this, and that's 2-0, I think. No, and it looks like eVolved Zero's just about returned it and denied them that 2-0 lead. Pico misses the jump. Sam shot's got sniper. He's looking for something. Zero on the far side, getting the shots on him. Good bit of flag defense from Sam. Looks across to see if there's anything on blue cave direction. Nothing though. As the guys from eVolved are under a bit of pressure. Nice start there from Sam. Shots on his new clip. Misses the jump though. Bit of frustration. Who's got the flag? DMLG is going to get a bit on Zero to try support XXL with the flag, but XXL falls by Zero's hands, and Rockets are 10 seconds away. eVolved Zero to return this flag and get a bit of balance back in the game. As he picks up sniper off Sam shots, who dropped it. Rocket launchers up, and Sam should be able to get rockets anyway. Zero just managed to get away from it. The rockets come in and doesn't land them. Oh, ninja! XXL with a cheeky wee ninja. Oh, we'll have to look at that one again. Nexus trying to take on Airwave. I don't think he lived that one down this week. That was a lovely wee bit of a ninja move. He's tried it again. And XXL picks him up anyway with that sniper. Oh. 2-0, and all that I've missed it is 2-0. It's the guys from HaloIREUK UK. Oh, nice wee snapshot anyway. He probably was weak. Not sure. He's got 1 bullet left. Can't do anything with it though. Airwave now under pressure from Zero on Rocket side. Few down. The flag's been returned though. And the guys from HaloIREUK UK look at a different team now with their new player Airwave. Looking quickly at those stats, look at the slay differences there. 13, 14, and 12. A really good performance from him. Ah, he just gets wrong place, wrong time. But looking across at the slays, 13, 5, 14, 12 compared to that 9, 9, 7, 5. Obo, the flag getting run across here. DMLG just drops it. He was a great man for running the flag last week. Shady denied him quite a lot of the time. Here comes a flagger on the far side. Pico is going to Sam shots. Just can't get the kills. He's got to pull that flag quickly. It's been returned. Obo maybe made the wrong call there. He should have tried to pull that flag just before it got reset. XXL now on the far side looks at Zero, gets that headshot. And he drops down towards the bottom left. Has Nexus though. Just gets away. Great bit of movement from him. And now the flag's going to start a run. Can't get away though from Zero's grenade. Airwave running across bottom mid. Up the rocket side. Tries to make a wee move here across the elbow. Flag is away for them, so he can't finish this game off just yet. Here we go. Is that 1-0? It is. So 1-0 for the guys at Halo Ireland UK as they go through to the next game with a 1-game lead. So looking quickly at these stats before we kick into game number 2. XXL with a lot of damage thrown down there. 16 kills, 9 deaths. Airwave 15 and 9. 6 and 8 for DMLG, slightly below par from the rest of the guys, but a +8 there for Sam as well. eVolved a bit disappointing this week. They were in such control last week, if you've seen it on stream. And this week it's just a complete different story, probably for the fact that they don't have Shady. So now we go into a game number 2. And it's 1-0 to the guys at Halo Ireland UK. And we will see now the guys from France pick the second map. And I don't know, we won't be able to see the data hive stats for that just yet. So we kick into game number 2, I think. Yeah, we're going to kick into game number 2. What did you guys think of that cheeky wee ninja XXL on Nexus? We'll have to get a clip of that put up later on the Twitter. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Twitter. You can also sign up for our free-for-all event. At the minute, I believe we have something mid-50 players signed up. There is a few more on the way, I believe, and we should be opening up to 60. Slayer Plaza is the second game, and you would think with all that slaying power in the last one, Halo Ireland UK will take this. So XXL running across. Up on Underbridge. They get a good start anyway. 2-1 lead. Makes that wee jump. Nice bit of skill. Pico dropped sniper. I don't know if anybody's managed to pick it up. Obo out in Plaza. DMLG gets that one on DMLG and keeps it back to 3-2. Anyway, trading for the minute. Sam shots. Can't get anything there. I'm not sure who picked up the overshield. It's now eVolved take the lead in this. Comes across down to bottom mid and is chasing DMLG. I don't know what happened there. But somehow, I don't think it was a ninja. It didn't look like a ninja. It just looked like a bad connection. 6-6 on the scoreboard. Sam Shots getting a bit of support though. I think that's maybe a team need, but he gets the assist anyway. They gained the lead anyway for the guys at HaloIREUK. A tight start anyway. eReuK taking on Nexus. A grenade comes out and he backs up. He looks probably for a bit of backup, or is he going to go for the flank anyway? His teammate needs a bit of help. eReuK's weak. Gets one on. Can he get the double on XXL? Nice bit of movement, and both of them use the thrust to the maximum ability there to just get away from each other's shots. As Pico has sniper and looks down on tree and he can't see nothing. Up on Sneaky too. That grenade came in. How did he not see that one just coming in so slowly? Sam Shots gets it anyway on Sam, and it's 10-10. We're all squared up in game number 2 as we are just 2 minutes gone. DMLG's waiting down in train station, but he can't see that anyway. XXL across the far side on Cafe. They must be ready for Overshield coming up. It's due up any second. Gets the shots down. DMLG's there, but it's Nexus who managed to get it. Where is he? Nexus has Overshield. He loses it quite quickly though. 15-13. They're 2 kills down. DMLG just does enough to get away from those stray grenades. Nexus throws in a lovely grenade anyway to put a bit of pressure on him. Good start for both teams. 5 kills in it. DMLG runs up across here to see Pico. He's going to go toe to toe with Pico. Gets it anyway. And DMLG having a great start. 10-1. So that grenade comes in and hits him weak. eReuK sees 3 in Cafe here for eVolved. He's going for that noob combo. Gets 1. The connection's poor though. Gets the second. There's a third there somewhere. XXL now coming across Nexus. Throws that grenade. He just gets taken away anyway. 25-16 as HaloIREUK, as much as it was a tense start at the start of this game, with the teams just trading the lead, they've opened up a 10-kill lead now. Obo brings it back to 9. Looking quickly at them before we up here. No, we'll let him go. Looking quickly at those. DMLG's having a blinder though. 13-2. Nexus now coming up. He sees nothing though. He's going to get taken on by Sam Shots. He didn't see him from behind. Back to the 10-kill lead. Pico. Sam should know though that somebody's down here. He should have got the call. Maybe he's just waiting for the shields recharge. eReuK though, and they're in trouble. They open it up now to 11 kills. Overshield goes to the eReuK now. This time. 13 kills behind. DMLG with sniper. He got hit with that plasma pistol that was charging from Pico, and Pico is going to pick up sniper now. 11 kills, 10 kills in it now. eVolved. Nice grenade bounces anyway, but eReuK gets taken down. 33-24, back to 9 kills. Is there any comeback for the guys at eVolved to bring this back to a tied series? XXL just manages to escape those grenades. Obo on Cinema Stairs sees Sam Shots across from him. That overshield not up yet. Or is it? No, it's not up. Sorry, I got my calculation wrong. It's not up for another minute. Obo gets that one over there, and they're back to 6 kills. So they've managed to claw back something here. 15 kills from the win for HaloIREUK. They've brought it back to 6 though. 30-36. They found their form. DMLG's dropped off on his wee spree for a little bit. 16-5. And although we said that he didn't have a great performance in the first game, he is certainly having a better second one. As Obo just wants to sit here in cinema. DMLG's though coming after him. Here comes DMLG. drops down in the bottom mid. I think a bit too scared, but Obo doesn't want to take that one on. Sniper's up though. He's going to get away. No, he doesn't. Samshots picks that one up. Samshots, with the help of DMLG, should be able to clean that one up and bring it back. 4 kills in it. 39-34. 5 kills now as the game comes down to its closing stages, and it should be a bit tenser. 5 kills that separates the teams now. And a betrayal! DMLG is betrayed by Samshots, and they brought it back to 4 kills. Then eVolved 0 picks up Overshield. Oh, could that betrayal lose them the game? Is that betrayal going to be very costly? They've managed to bring it back to 3 kills. Pico gets that one anyway. The grenade comes in. Is nothing going to come of it. 4 kills away. And so he dropped in front of him. He didn't see that. 38-41. Bottom mid. Going to try to take on XXL with the help of his teammate. Gets that one. A perfect kill. 2 kills separate the team. And back to 2 kills. 41. The teams are almost tied. It's all tied up. Just as I was going to say, this is going to be looking like an easy one. HaloIREUK making it difficult for themselves. The game's is only 1 kill away. That betrayal might make all the difference. Nexus probably should have did a wee bit better to get away from that grenade. And help HaloIREUK that. It pushes out to 4 kills, and this game looks like it's going to be wrapped up now as they push it back out to 4 kills. DMLG will finish off with him. He's having such a great game at the minute. 17-7. One of those deaths coming from a stray grenade. Back to 2 kills on it though. It's not over yet. I don't know what he's trying to do there, like a ninja or something. He messed that one up. DMLG under pressure. The game is tense. XXL, they're just 1 kill away now. It must have been a double kill there. Samshots and DMLG got Pico. 1 kill away. And that is a perfect kill to take that one. They didn't choke that 10 kill lead as they go and take a 2-0 game. So quickly moving into those stats. DMLG, great performance from him, +10 on the scoreboard. The Airwave, who had a great performance last time, 13-14, and it sort of felt that eVolved got into the game a wee bit more as the time went on, and DMLG put up such a stretch on that first 3 minutes, going like 10-1, as you can see, a frenzy and Top Gun, killing spree, 2 double kills. He went pretty good there, and that stray grenade then from Samshots, strange one from him, but eVolved putting up a much better slaying performance than the last game on Coliseum. We're going to swap over now to the third game that's going to take part. So where would this game leave us if it finished up the way it did? So if it finishes up the way it did, we would see Warlord. What the hell are you doing in here? Why is Warlord in the game? I know Warlord was desperate to get playing a game this week after Revolt couldn't show up, but yeah, he just wants to spectate. Yeah, if you want to spectate, that's fine with me, but it's XXL who has to start the game. Anyway, we'll have a quick look before we kick into that. They're going to pick Truth, and it's going to be probably Capture the Flag and Truth. They probably feel good with their performance from earlier on in Coliseum and probably want to carry through with that. We can let him spectate if he wants. So yeah, we'll have a quick look at where that group will end up going if yeah, we got Observer now. If it continues as it is, eVolved will actually go level with HaloIREUK on same score difference and same points. If that continues as it is, as the 4-0s go, they'll probably have to go and play a playoff game on the final week to determine who goes into which bracket. We're just waiting on some of the guys from eVolved now. 2 of them have gone onto the wrong team. So let us know what your prediction is. Is there going to be a good win here for HaloIREUK? This is quite a key game probably in the series. If you lose now, you're it's your 2-1 down or 2-1 up, and if you win it, you're 3-0 up. So you have that extra wee bit of cushion. But there is also the pressure of the reverse sweep. If Stu wants to be on, who's Stu? Is that Warlord? If you actually want to join the cast, you can actually join it. I believe you're on the Discord server anyway. If you wanted to jump into the commentary. Anyway, we are moving on here. Into Strongholds, Aiden. If Stu wants to cast, he can. Anyway, we're going into game number 2. If you are there in the server, you can join the commentary server, Stu, and you can join us if you want. I'm here at the minute. You just need to click into the commentary voice channel in the server and we'll let you on. Anyway, we'll move across. Obo doesn't want to pick up that BR anyways. There we go, here he is.
What time are you on?
Well, how's it going, Warlord?
Yeah, it's going good, man.
You can let us know what you think anyway, coming from a perspective of a professional player. Anyway, I'm looking here across. Obo has just picked up rockets.
Alright.
And he's going to come back outside on the turbine. Sees 2 of the guys from red. Doesn't get it though. He gets that shot away afterwards.
Nice rocket there. Nice rocket, but he does give the camo guy rockets. Ain't the best thing.
Yeah.
It'll do.
Samshot's coming up on the red nest. He's got the camo and the rockets, as he said. Gives himself away though. There should be a few grenades that'll pop in now. As eVolved start to take the scoreboard onto their side. Camo just about ready to run out though for Sam. XXL on catwalk now, and he's trying to take catwalk just to try pressure on that triple cap. Don't think he'll get it though. He's going to get chased down. And he does get taken out by Obo. Nexus coming up on the red nest. They're going to try push this here now at the minute. I'm sure you've watched some of the earlier games, Warlord. What do you think so far from this series?
The MLG's team's looking pretty good, and eVolved seem to be struggling a bit without Shady, you know. Shady's a god, and he makes a lot of teams a lot better, good in my team. Yeah. But yeah, definitely hard for him without Shady.
Yeah, Shady picked up 2 MVP Game Week awards. Pico's just trying to take catwalk now to stop this triple cap. And he's getting some help from his teammates. This should slow down the progress of HaloIREUK's team. So he jumps across straight away to red nest, 2 on him. It's Airwave and Samshots gets one anyway off, and he just can't make it the rest of the way. As eVolved start scoring. DMLG though with the help of XXL. They trade there though with 0. The Airwave jumping up the catwalk to try start their turn on the scoreboard with the rotation. Anything you've noticed so far, Warlord, in terms of the 2 teams?
The MLG's team definitely seem to be a lot quicker on the rotations, and they seem to get the slays a lot more.
Just a quick look at them slays. Yeah, if you look at it there, XXL with 7. There's 2 guys though, Pico and Nexus, who just have 1 kill each.
Yeah, that's definitely struggling. Well, they are doing a lot more of the objective, but they need to be getting the kills as well. The kills are a lot more spread out on the red team as opposed to the blue. They're kind of relying on Zero and Obo to get all the kills by the look of it.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Catwalk is going to be taken from the guys from eVolved, and they're going to start that scoreboard back to them. No, he doesn't. He gets stopped by DMLG just in time. and Sam resets it. Gets the rockets on blue bend. Sam shots get taken down though. Great bit of movement from Nexus. eVolved look a lot fresher this game from the last two games. I mean, they were pretty slow to start in the Coliseum map, losing 3-0, but maybe Strongholds maybe suits them a bit better.
Yeah, they've definitely worked together quite well. They are like going to the Strongholds a bit better, but maybe if they like bait and switch a bit more, it's probably, you know, help the teammates get a few kills.
Here comes...
Pickard's only got 1 kill. It's the phrase Spenny like performance, only having 1 kill. Definitely needs to step it up.
Yeah. So 36-29 for HaloIREUK. They seem to be in complete control of the map anyway. I'm not sure. There should be the power-ups coming up now. Rockets is outside, and it's going to be Zero who's got picked up rockets now, and he's going straight for that blue bend. Sam's going to come in on him. He doesn't see Sam creeping up. Gets the capture, but the grenades are still going to keep coming. XXL gets taken down to that second rocket. So he comes back across the turbine onto blue bend.
Need to watch their red nest though. Needs to watch the red rotation, and he's doing that, which is good.
Yeah. So
once you cap something, you've always got to watch your back.
Oh, nice one there.
Get them both.
Gets that reset, and they're
pushing for the cat as well. So they're trying to get the trip cap.
Yeah, so that could change this game instantly as they start the triple cap and move level. Oh, and just as they say that though, blue bend gets taken by Sam and DMLG. As Pico comes over here, he is playing a wee bit better. He's got 3 kills now, 4 for his troubles, and the triple cap back on. The red nest on the far side. It
really good pressure by eVolved. They're really pressuring the strongholds, making the other team very panic quite a lot. Just gotta make sure they keep getting the slays. Don't desperate this red nest. Make sure they get the kills off it.
Yeah. That's 2 or 3 down there for eVolved, and all of a sudden now Catwalk gets taken.
Definitely overextended on keeping that red nest. They all died for it, and now the other team looks like they're gonna get a trip cup.
Yeah.
We captured blue band. Total control.
Total control though for HaloIREUK. XXL coming out to blue band. He's gonna try hold it, but red nest is starting to get captured from eVolved.
XXL's playing as well, just playing nice and slow, just trying to get slays. They've got the strongholds, no need to be crazy.
Yeah, DMLG racking up the kills again, 13 for him. I don't know, he had a really poor performance last week against eVolved, although he was up against Shady, of course. But this week he seems a different person.
Yeah, he's definitely having a good game this game. 13 kills, got the camo. If he can get these kills on rockets and get the camo rockets, that'll be huge. They should get quite a few kills off this, so make sure he lives with his camo and gets the rockets maybe.
Game's still very tight. It's all tied up now at 63 each. And they just as we say that though, blue band gets taken from HaloIREUK, DMLG with the camo. And XXL stopping and just about defends it though. He's going to run like it's Pico. Pico's got OS. And the grenades come in. He's just about falls, but he gets that drained OS for Pico. As eVolved keep the scoreboard back again. They've got Catwalk and Red Nest. So here comes the push on Catwalk, the rotation we talked about from HaloIREUK. They seem a bit more better at organising themselves and looking behind their shoulder. DMLG though gets that kill from behind. Pico comes up to Catwalk and they trade kills there. eVolved though still scoring 73-69. Airwaves in trouble, and the reset for Pico. 25 points off the game from being over. And the triple cap come.
Well.
Yeah, so the pressure now coming all on HaloIREUK to do something. They've got Catwalk here, but Zero comes in and stops it, but just not enough.
They're getting a recap as well.
Yeah, so the triple cap back on, and you think that it's going to be an easy one for eVolved to finish out, and they're probably going to take this number 2 game, and we're going to see at least not a 4-0 this series. Yeah, we don't.
That was pretty nice by the French team, eVolved. At the end, they were double hopping a lot of the strongholds. They're being quite aggressive, you know, and the red team they really didn't know how to respond. Like they tried to desperate catwalk when the other team had red, and they just got melted. And from there on, the blue team kind of
Fu-
pulled away.
Funny though, we mentioned it in terms of slays. Um,
Yeah,
like if you look at Pico, Pico managed to up his game though in that second half, 11 and
yeah, he
15.
definitely turned that around.
Yeah, and probably crucial enough, he had rockets there a few times and grabbed the overshield and did a wee bit of good damage with 56% accuracy. Captured 9 strongholds. And it seemed like eVolved though toward the end of the game grabbed a wee bit of a foothold on them.
Yeah, it was definitely a really good game. The good thing the French did in the second game, or second half of that game rather, is they were definitely like double hopping strongholds a lot. You know, they were like always pushing the strongholds
Shots who dropped it.
together, and
Rocket
it was really
launchers up.
hard for
Sam should be
red
able to
team
get.
to kind of
Oops.
deal with it. Really.
We have actually shots who dropped it. That we got a clip of that ninja from earlier on the stream. If you've seen it, did you manage to catch it? Warlord.
Oh my bad, yeah. I was watching it. Saw the ninja. It was on Collie, right?
Yeah, I have a clip of it now. We have the clip from earlier on. We'll just cut to it just quickly. If people want a recap of that ninja from XXL on Nexus. It's up on stream at the minute. Or was it 0? Yeah, sexy. Very sexy. We'll just rewind that again. The thrust came out, he jumped out and thrust back beautifully. And 0 tried to throw the punch, but it just was to no avail. And a lovely wee ninja from XXL. So I think I just have to change over to Observer, and they're going to go capture the flag now with the game number 4. I'm surprised though. I'm not sure you know this how the series work. The teams pick their rotations, and you use your home advantage. Alphas use it to quite effect during the week. I'm surprised the guys from HaloIREUK, they won their first game 3-0. I'm surprised they didn't pick another capture the flag and just, they were doing well on it. They went for strongholds.
Yeah.
And lost.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like Viperia, for example, when I play with them, I usually like to stick with the objectives, flags and strongholds. If you feel like you're the better team, then you usually pick the objectives. So maybe flags.
Yeah. So we go into game number 3. It's 2-1 on the scoreboard, and Obo now running across. He's going to try to put a bit of pressure on the tree houses.
Go for a railgun, gets a good nade on it. His team's 3 dead here, so he needs to be careful and he needs to stay alive. Oh, he gets shot down. This should be a good push here for the red team. They should probably get a good pull off this. They've got 3 dead here.
Sam with the camo gets a double kill. He's getting his eyes on Obo now. Throws out that grenade to try to take 0. Capture the flag, looking like more their type of game anyway.
Yeah, the French eVolved definitely need to try come out a bit hotter this game. They started a bit slow in the last game, but flag you can't really afford to start slow. They need to get the slays.
Yeah, the flags are just both sitting there, and spree for Sam though. He needs to get this flag back. Doesn't get it though. And a bit of defense from Sam. DMLG still holds the flag in his base, and the flag, I think, a Pico, and Pico is helping to run that flag. The flag's in a blue engine. I'm not sure who has it. It's not Obo, is it? Nexus. Nexus with a perfect on a flag kill manages to defend himself on blue engine as these grenades come flying in.
Oh, someone's lagged out.
Someone lagged out. Airwave for HaloIREUK is flagged out. So we'll restart that game in a moment. let us know on the chat. We'll actually open up the voting now. The voting for MVP should be on the chat right now. We weren't sure about who the 4th sub was for. Oh, well, I'm not sure what's happening now. Might have to quit and restart their game. But you can vote for your MVP on the chat. Unfortunately, you can't vote Warlord. Spenny is asking, can you vote Warlord? You can't vote Warlord. You can vote for anybody of the 8 guys who's playing here at the moment. And we will tell you who's won at the end. Any nomination for you for MVP so far?
Probably shots, I think.
Sam shots. We'll have to get a look at stats. Anyway, run a report. We have Halo Data Hive who runs our reports every week and is able to provide us with the information, who provides our team of the week. Fortunately, your team hasn't had much.
Yeah, we haven't played many games, so haven't had much.
Still top of the league.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because we had I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. HaloIREUK Gaming, the South African team, and then Revolt haven't sort of turned up this week, or the last week. We're just waiting now. I'm not sure what's happened. We're waiting on Airwave to come back. Into the game to start off, but we can have a quick look around the tables and groups. This group at the minute is Vortex on top, and I'm sure you guys are looking at now. You probably have an idea that you might take that group 3. Have you looked at any of the other teams that potentially you could come up against in the Champions bracket?
Lumi's got a team, hasn't he? Luminescent.
Yeah, Lumi. Yeah, he has Vortex with Slumpy, Percy, and Keys.
Yeah, they'll probably do quite well.
At the minute, this is their group, and they're winning that group. They're winning that group at the minute quite easily.
Yeah, they'll probably get like second behind us, I'll say.
We also have in group another potential one. I know it was controversial, and I'll explain why. Zealous, Fable, and crew. You played against them in our Placement Cup final. You beat them 3-0. Is there any hope for them?
Possibly. I mean, I still think Lumi's team will win. Because Percy and Slumpy will probably just slay them. Because they're both young gods. Carry Luminescence.
Yeah.
Percy and Slumpy. I think they'll definitely be Fable's team. It'll probably be a close series, but I think Lumi's team will win.
Yeah. Okay. We're just waiting on the two teams to get ready again. I'm not sure what is going on. We'll just quickly transfer over. We're waiting on the game to start, but I think we have too many players. He needs to open it up to 10. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna start this and restart this fourth game. Sorry. It's 2-1 to HaloIREUK in group number 1. I'm joined here on the stream by Warlord from Viperio and also a Pro League player in the EU. How did you get on during the week? I didn't actually manage to catch it. We were streaming alphas and adversity.
What's that?
How did you manage to get on during the week?
In the Pro League, we lost to Infused.
Ah.
We had like a really close game or two, but yeah, they kind of beat us.
No.
Hopefully we can do better next week.
Oh. No lagouts this time, I don't think. But my game hasn't kicked in. There we go. Okay. So, start again here. It was 0-0, so we can just fully restart this game. Ovo running across into Red Treehouse. He's going to take on DMLG. DMLG gets a good bit of movement. It just managed to escape away on Red Treehouse side as Ovo tries to flank him here. He's just patiently waiting. gets the surprise in, but DMLG gets a perfect on Obo. And Zero now has camo as he runs across and sees Samshot's making a push for his flag. Throws the shot down, doesn't land it though. And the flag's away, and I think that probably is Sam with the flag. No, it's not, it's eVolved. eVolved throws out the flag and tries to bait some of the guys from HaloIREUK. Makes that wee sneaky jump on Red Engine. He's going to try to hold himself up here. Anything you've noticed off the back first minute?
It seems a lot more of an even start than the last start. Last start, HaloIREUK had a very good start. You know, they got the flag out, but this time, eVolved, they kind of traded off kills quite well. You know, much better start for them than last time.
Yeah, eVolved now has the railgun. Wastes that first bullet anyway.
Oh.
And he gets taken there from behind from Obo. Obo hiding in blue treehouse, and Obo now makes his push for defending his flag. Runs back towards blue treehouse. And so far, looking just quickly at those kill stats, Samshots with 5 kills, Pico with 4. Pico had a poor slaying start in the last game, but he seems to be on point now and managed to find a wee bit of his form. He was missing last week for Shady, and you would say that Shady would be able to bring some other dimension to their game. He was incredible last week. He was voted MVP for week 3.
Yeah, Shady's definitely a big addition to any team. Brings a lot of slays, a lot of kills. Makes the game a lot easier for
Yeah.
team. To do the objective and stuff.
Oh, Obo misses that railgun on Sam. Gets a few hit counters down on the grenades though. As in the far side in Red Treehouse, there's a push on there. eVolved had camo, but he's managed to lose it. Sam managed to pick up Obo at the end. 2 down on both sides, and the game's still quite tight on 0-0.
Yeah, a lot of trading going on. No team can really, you know, make one good push and get like a bunch of them dead at the same time. They can maybe try to get one good push into the other team's flag, you know, just try maybe get some teamwork going or something, you know, just to change the momentum of this game, because it's very even at the moment, you know, no one's really getting any more kills than the other one. A lot of trades.
Yeah, so yeah, it is. Looking at those stats for slays, it is quite even. I think a difference of 2 kills between the two teams in favour of HaloIREUK. Both teams don't want to make their pushes yet for the flag. They haven't picked the right time yet. I don't think we haven't seen any flags lifted in the last while, but here comes a bit of a push from eVolved.
Yeah, got a few kills, but they need to be careful.
They've left nobody in their base at the minute. Everybody's pushing on that flag, and they've got 2 down.
3 dead now. Pico's in the gen as well. He should be able to get a good pull here. Maybe red pit.
Yeah, Pico runs it out across the middle. That typical bit of a flag run on Fathom anyway. And he's got the all clear so far. It's 2 down away. 2 down now again for HaloIREUK, and this should be 1-0. And not even spotted. Easy run there for Pico in the end.
Yeah, very nice cap. Watched all the overextend really well. Didn't let them get into their base. Solid cap from eVolved.
So Nexus throws out the flag again. He's under a bit of pressure though on the red flag area. He's going to try to pick up that flag and throw it again and try to get it as far as he can.
Huge.
This is going to be a 2-0. He's getting chased though by Sam. Sam doesn't know where he is. And a grenade comes in. Doesn't get Sam anyway. DMLG is going to try to return this. He's under pressure from Zero and Obo. Obo dead just before it, and Pico should be able to pick up that flag. Where is Pico? Pico's getting pressured from eVolved as the grenades come.
Quick.
Yeah, the grenades come flying in here. I think they've missed the opportunity.
Yeah, they definitely did.
DMLG.
A bit too long trying to get that flag in there. Let them all spawn and push.
Yeah,
They need to be wary of the counter cap here. They need to watch their gen if they can when they spawn.
DMLG throws that flag out, trying to make it a 1-1 game. Ah, lovely kill there across on top mid with the railgun. As the flag's running out of time as eVolved close in. But on the far side though, I'm not sure who it is. Obo's trying to get that flag on the red side.
Excel's got the flag back to his base. eVolved trying to scrap our flag back through red pit. Obo's behind the flag as well. But a lot happening right now.
Yeah.
So it looks like HaloIREUK should cap, maybe. Very scrappy at the moment, hard to tell. Looks like I have another flag stalemate at this rate.
I can tell you now, I'm just after thinking about it. But,
That the French are going to cap here. French really stepped this series up quite a bit, like, they were struggling the first 2 games, now they're really starting to work together quite well, now they're getting a few caps.
yeah. Even without Shady, they're starting to play really well.
Yeah.
I'm just after thinking, the way the groups go in terms of score difference now, the fact that HaloIREUK give up a game, it looks nearly almost impossible that they could go through even to the Onyx bracket now because of score differences. If you think of it like an aggregate score, like football,
Yeah.
the score is 5-2 at the minute. So even if HaloIREUK come across with the win, they will be significantly behind on score difference, with a game against Vortex still to come for both teams. And this could be 3-0. No, it's not. Flag's away on the far side.
Yeah, another flag stalemate.
Yeah, so the game's just a bit slower now. XXL.
That was in a good position here. Nice kill. Oh.
Doesn't make it anyway. Airwave now. Airwave's still got the flag now. They need to get a return on the far side if they're going to have any chance of staying in this game. There's only 4 minutes 20 seconds left. You would think the way with eVolved have been so good at defending. This is actually the first time they've managed to get the flag away from the blue side. They find it hard to get another 2 or 3 caps before the end of the 4 minutes.
Yeah, eVolved definitely seemed like halfway through the series actually, started like working together a little bit, and on this flag game they've been a lot more direct, they've just pushed into the other team's space, got the flag out, as opposed to Halo and UK who've just been running around top middle in the tree houses, not really accomplishing much. Like they definitely need to Halo and UK definitely need to be a bit more direct, just try push a little bit more, try to get the teamwork going.
Nexus.
Have any chance of pulling it back?
Yeah, so it's DMLG who picks up the flag now after Airwave dropped it. 2 down for Nexus. Is there going to be any sort of return on the far side? I'm going to stick here with DMLG. You can maybe look at the flag on the far side, Warlord, for me, just to see if there's any push on that side. But the guys from eVolved are coming in here and closing in on DMLG slowly but surely. Pico's got camo and he's creeping up here. He knows he's creeping up. Pico just creeping in ever so slowly.
This is crazy, what the hell?
Oh, no way!
What the fuck? Oh
Yes! he times that perfectly! Oh, fantastic! And 3-0! That is an incredible bit of play from Pico. Oh my god, what a bit of play from him.
Sneaky beaver, man.
Oh no, yeah, sneaky wee bit of play. You could see that for ages coming across. And just like that, it's 2-2 in the series. That was incredible. Pico timed it perfectly. He gave himself a bit of cover even for the return. But ever so slowly, just he must have. I'd love to see that back again. He just creeped the whole way across the map.
Yeah, that was very good. Very nice play at the end with the camo.
Yeah, he used it to full effect there.
eVolved definitely seemed like the much better team, They definitely, from just general, teamwork perspective. I mean, if you look at Halo Ireland in UK, you have one guy going 20 and 19, and you have another guy going 14 and 9. They're clearly, not on the same page at all, really.
Yeah, they're a bit different here. I just need to change over Observer if they're going to open up Observer. They haven't opened it up yet, but they haven't even picked them up yet. Yeah, that was a fantastic wee bit of play now, and HaloIREUK UK are down with a bit of pressure. We may actually see our first game 7 in the league. There's been a few game 6s, but we haven't had a game 7 yet. So far this has been a really interesting game. Two teams that are really evenly matched. And a bit of fresh air into the league anyway.
Yeah, eVolved definitely seemed to start clicking, you know, after that game too, and to get it together really. You know, they were struggling maybe at first because they didn't have Shady, and you know, maybe before they were used to Shady carrying them a little bit, so you know, now they've kind of all got to step up if they want to win.
Yeah.
Can't rely on Big Shady.
We just need to change over. So it's going to be Slayer on Collie this time. Observer's open now, so we can change into that.
Oh. There we go. What's the series now?
It's 2-2 on the series at the minute.
Yeah, first to 4, right?
First to 4, best of 7, yep. So, any prediction now? Slayer, we talked about the last game, Plaza. HaloIREUK had a good bit of slaying power. Do you think they'll be able to carry this through into Collie? They've already played in Collie too.
Yeah, I think a Slayer might suit Halo Island in UK. They seem okay at getting the kills. It's just maybe like pushing on objectives and stuff like that. They're not as strong at, so it could definitely be like a map Halo Island UK can definitely win.
Yeah, so we'll follow Pico. Where's Pico? Pico, who had that absolutely beautiful wee bit of play from the game number 4. We're into game number 5 here, ladies and gentlemen, and we haven't seen a game number 5 on stream in a while, and we will have a game 6 too.
Shaky shots there on the rockets. Looks like Halo Island UK are going to get the weapons again. Halo Island UK definitely seem like the more, I'd say, like individually skilled team. Definitely used to be winning a lot more 1v1s, but Valve definitely seem to be making maybe like the better pushes and stuff like that. But on a Slayer, gun skills a huge advantage to have.
Yeah, Airwave with the rockets, as they push up on a 4-kill lead. They did almost choke though that game against Plaza. They were 10 kills ahead, maybe 10 or 11 kills ahead at one stage, and the lead was brought back to 1. I think maybe you've seen it yourself, but
yeah.
That was almost a real big choke for them, and ever since that game, eVolved have come slowly back into it. That great performance on Strongholds and that brilliant 3-0 performance on Fathom.
I need to be careful at the moment and not let this game get out of hand. Halo and UK have like full snipe control. Just gotta make sure it's not going into snipe one at a time and dying. You know, stick together, keep the game close.
Yeah.
Games can really get out of hand when the other team has snipe control and weapon control. So.
Yeah, Obo has plenty of bullets in there. He has about 7 in the clip. As the guys from HaloIREUK come over and make a fair big push here. Gets the one shot, can't get the second. He's weak though. On Airwave.
This is eVolved's chance to get into snipe though. If they can get these kills at snipe, they can maybe change the momentum of the game a little bit.
Oh, Obo with the sticky from the grave to deny DMLG the sniper. And the sniper is on his X, and Pico and Zero run across probably to pick that one up. Zero picks up sniper as Airwave's going to pick up rockets. And he knows that the call must have been up there now that he gets one.
That's a big shot.
Yeah, that's a big
get
one.
These rockets, that'll be huge for well. That's 3 dead there, and rocket control, and I should have them trapped at blue here.
Yeah, so all of a sudden HaloIREUK are just falling apart after a 2-0 lead to start with. It's 15-16, game's still tight. We talked about that the last time, and then they opened up that 11-kill lead that they almost lost. They're back tight at 17 each. Zero has rockets and sniper now. So you wouldn't necessarily give it to one person. It's a lot to have to one person.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, drops rockets for his teammate, which is always good.
Zero looks...
Halo and UK definitely need to start working together a bit here. As you can see, they have like a guy that's sprinting top rockets, a guy sprinting into snipe. I think they just all died by themselves right there, as opposed to eVolved, who, you know, they're at least trying to work together. You know, like if they're gonna die together a little bit. You know.
Yeah, they pick. Zero picks up the fresh snipe bullets, tries to get a shot across on XXL, gets nothing though, and they move it and open up a 4-kill lead now. From that early 6-kill lead from HaloIREUK UK, all of a sudden, yeah, they're 5 kills up now. Zero, what has happened to my... There we go, where are we going? There we go. Zero now with sniper, he's weak, he managed to just get away from it anyway. Where the hell did everybody go? I've lost... There we go. Got the overlay back now. Zero, who has blue bridge snipe control, gets a bit of pressure though from XXL on rocket side. Oh, he throws a grenade down. It might be a friendly one.
Ever since eVolved have had a sniper control, it's been very one-sided game. You know, like as soon as they got control, like back control of snipe, they've really it's been pulling away. And Halo and UK can't really seem to get it back, but they have rockets now and snipe, so if they're ever gonna get back into the game, it's probably now with the rockets.
10-kill lead for eVolved. Everything just falling apart. That 2-0 lead has been wiped out and back to 2-2. eVolved misses, or Zero misses the 2 shots on the sniper. As everybody on HaloIREUK UK pushes on sniper side.
They do have sniper control here. These next few kills are going to be big.
Well, XXL has rockets now as well. Hasn't done anything with them yet.
Here comes the push. 2 dead.
Gets one, tries to get a double, and they bring it back to a 5-kill game.
And they've kept snipe control. This is where eVolved need to be careful. They need to make a good push, not just run in there. Try to make a good push, because this is where the game get out of hand. The other team has snipe control, so they need to be careful. But they are split spawning, which is quite tough. They might be able to pinch the guys that snipe here if they play this right. Good bait and switch in here, but on blue flag by eVolved to trade off kills. You're dead. They've done a very good job of trading off kills here, because they're in a trap to the base. Oh no. Zero just barely loses the battle to Sam shots.
Pico now coming down from sniper side. I think sniper's just spawned too. Oh, and a bit of an assassination from Sam.
Very nice assassination.
As they bring it back to 5 kills again. eVolved. Their lead has been cut down to 4 now. Tense game again.
This will be another huge swing. Whoever gets these rockets.
Weapon pads ready.
4-kill game. Still a lot of trading happening, but that will suit eVolved. XSL has snipe though on blue BR. Definitely needs to hit some big shots here, but he's getting pushed blue window. Big win if he can keep this sniper. They really need these weapons to try to bring this back, and they also have sniper control. They need to be careful and not die by themselves. Streak together some kills. Can't be trading. That's 2 dead.
10 kills to win.
The blue team pushes red elbow with rocket. Just a nice push. 2 dead. All the weapons are down red base though.
Yeah, so eVolved just 8 kills away now from that victory. And what a key victory that would be with their map control in the next game, I think. Yes, they do have map control in the next game. So they could play to their advantage here on an objective game type, maybe strongholds again. Great kill from Sam on the sniper.
Well, we need to be careful where they are charging.
Yeah, they need to slow this game down, I think. Value
Yeah,
the life.
I don't know why they're all going blue here. They really need to keep snipe control in my opinion here. The other team is sniping at red. They're kind of making it easy for the sniper to get kills while going into blue flag. They just need to get into snipe, play the map control, because look, there's sitting ducks here for the sniper blue. All leaving snipe control is not good played. I mean, this guy at elbow is irrelevant, he's 1 kill. They just forfeited snipe control, now they're trapped at blue. Just a big mistake by eVolved, really. Hopefully they can pull it back though.
And eVolved still opening up the 2-kill lead, and they're 4 kills away now from the win. Zero comes in to take on Airwave. He should get this one. He doesn't though. He gets the grenade in.
Should get him with the nose.
He does.
Right, I need to play snipe here. That's where I went wrong here. He's not go blue. Just get these kills at snipe. Bait these rockets maybe. Let the rockets come to him. Don't push to the rockets. Nice shots. And they're all trapped at blue. This should be the last kill is collapsed. There we go.
What a great... That's 3 games without reply now for eVolved. As they take it a 3-2.
Yeah, eVolved definitely seem like the better team. Like just purely based off the teamwork. They are, you know, they're bunching up together like a lot more than Halo Ireland UK. I've seen Halo Ireland UK winning a lot of 1v1s. But they're just not. They can't really seem to streak together any kills. Like they're just getting in gun. All their kills they seem to be getting are just gunfights, as opposed to eVolved, who are actually, you know, collapsing and stuff like that, and getting like 3 kills at a time. Hello and UK like need to make more pushes into like key areas like snipe. They were just pushing into snipe 1 at a time instead of 3 at once. So they're just getting 2v1 constantly. So.
Yeah. So. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I thought actually eVolved were going to end up throwing it away in the end, but snipe the power weapon control was massive for eVolved. Yeah. As they move into game 6 with 1 game away from taking the match.
Yeah, definitely really good. Like I said, eVolved halfway through the series, their teamwork just started clicking a lot. Like it really showed. Like first 2 games already seemed all over the place, and you know, like eVolved like definitely like turned it up a notch. You know, they kind of got the teamwork going, but Halo and UK haven't really like turned it up a notch to match them. Like they're still playing like how they were playing in game 1-2. They haven't really improved. Like, you know, like if they're gonna win this series, like they definitely need to start working together. Like, or it's just not gonna end well.
Yeah. So at the minute we're 3-2 here. eVolved winning after that early 2-0 lead for Halo Ireland UK. I believe we can go into Observer now, Warlord.
Okay.
As they're going to play Strongholds on Plaza. A good win earlier on from eVolved, which really started this whole drive, was the earlier Strongholds win.
Yeah, I think it's a good pick for eVolved.
Yeah.
The previous Strongholds, they were like pushing Strongholds together, hopping them together. So I definitely think this will be a good pick for them. Because if Halo and UK that don't like push objectives together and like, you know, double hop the Strongholds, it could be a rough game for them. It's really like now or never for Halo and UK if they're gonna really like start working together. If they don't on this map, you can't rely on individual skill in a game like Strongholds Plaza. You really have to start getting the teamwork going.
Yeah. So game number 6 in the series. Halo Ireland UK not taking advantage of their 2-0 lead to start with. Surprised again at the 3rd map pick. Why they picked Strongholds when they probably should have picked to capture the flag. When they were so good they were in good form for it. They seem to have dropped off a bit as the games went on.
Yeah.
So eVolved 1 game away from taking the match. You can vote for your MVP. The MVP is in the chat. Could be the last game of the series. You never know. Bottom mid already for XXL. They need to get something here in this game, and a big performance from this guy.
Very standard bottom mid scrap, but Sam Shots has the camo, but looks like he's going to die to eVolve 0, and this is what I mean, eVolve trying to getting numbers into bottom middle straight away, double hopping it, and yeah, that's been the difference really. Halo and UK really need to make a good push here to retake bottom.
Yeah, Sam Shot's taking bottom mid, but as we say that, Nest Zero's coming up to try to take Nest. I think he's taken out by Obo with that shotgun. And bottom mid now, just again, he's going to get...
Could be a trip cap for eVolved.
Yeah, they seem to have set themselves up really well, and the power weapons again, that shotgun and Obo and bottom mid is very useful.
At least they hold Nest, that's pretty huge. Halo and UK holding that Nest. Sam Shot's challenging an unnecessary fight there. They seem to be taking every 1v1 when they really just need to like, let some kills go and just wait for teammates to spawn so they can make a push from the bottom.
Double kill for Zero. That's a lovely double kill, and he managed to keep hold of bottom mid and keep the triple cap going. They take a big lead to start off with in the first 2 minutes of this match.
Yeah, it's a really good game type for eVolved. eVolved would definitely fare well on this game type, opposed to Halo and DK. They're slaying around the same strongholds. Like, as you can see now, like, they're all just focusing Nest and Blue Truck eVolved, and they're really good at this pushing the other team, just focusing on one area at a time, as opposed to Halo and DK, who just seem to be going for like 3 or 4 different kills, like 3 or 4 different 1v1s. As you can see, look at eVolved now. They're all just focusing Nest, and the teamwork's really different so far for eVolved in the second half of the series.
Yeah,
Catmo as well.
I don't know if is it a bit choppy on your side in terms of Observer?
I don't really use Observer that much, but it's not too bad for me. I can't really tell like what it's normally like.
Yeah, it's a bit choppy now for me at the minute, and it's actually my stream isn't dropping frames. I think it's dropped about less than 1% of frames so far. So it's actually just these guys who are managing. Must be the connection, must be poor.
Yeah.
But I think it's the French guys who are hosting this game, so that would make a bit of sense.
Yeah.
So
Sounds about right.
bottom mid for XXL, and this is already halfway there, and bottom mid gets denied again. XXL Nest should be taken.
The teabag, DMLG's body's getting shot. He won't be happy. Like he'll be saying something about that on Twitter in about 2 minutes when he gets 100 to 3. Like
Triple cap and eVolved look like they're on their way to make this a 4-2 game. We're probably not going to get to game 7, but holy crap, 4 games without reply after the earlier 2-0. Yards lost though, but again, at this stage when you're so far ahead, you probably just want to keep your two strongholds and just keep the scoreboard going. I know I say that every week, like, but just keep the scoreboard going.
Yeah, and if I was on eVolved, I'd also be looking to like obviously keep playing well, like keep the teamwork going, but also keep the pressure, because Halo and DK are definitely probably a bit like tilted and rattled at the moment. That's how badly this game's getting out of hand. So if I was eVolved, they're probably quite pumped up, and they just got to keep the pressure on, you know, just keep playing smart.
Well, there we go. Halo and DK started scoring again for the first time since maybe 10 seconds in. But yeah, to me it feels like the guys from Halo and DK are lost a bit of confidence.
Yeah, definitely. It's hard to get your mental state back when you've lost maybe 3 straight, and like, you know, you have the 2-0 lead and now you're facing a 9-76 deficit in this game as well, you know, like something has to change really, like, and it just hasn't for Halo and DK. Ever since that game 2, it's just, you know, they just haven't been able to match eVolved. Like,
Obo misses that double kill, manages to pick it up anyway, and they take bottom mid, and that's the triple cap, and we're probably looking at the end of this game.
Nexus with 16 kills, he's really slaying Halo and DK right now.
Yeah, so we seen it earlier on, the slays were all
17
going...
and 4. 17 and 4. Triple cap. Yeah, this is over.
We seen earlier on that the slays were going towards Halo and UK side. Double kill for 0 again with that shotgun. But it's just all turned on its head now as the games went on.
That's over.
And that's it. And that's all she wrote. GG to the guys from Halo and UK. 4-2 on the map. Plaza Strongholds. And probably an excellent selection for their map choice at the end of it all.
Yeah, definitely.
They knew that the guys were weak on Strongholds, and they picked it, and it came off well.
Yeah, nice job by eVolved, really turned it around, you know. They look like a completely different team from like game 1 to that game. You know, from the start of the series to the end, they just seem to get better and better throughout the series.
Yeah, so with that now, we'll have a look quickly at the table as it stands in Group 1. A loss 4-2, and it'll probably be a really devastating loss for Halo and UK as they go on in their series. But we'll look quickly across to the groups. Just quickly, also you can vote for MVP. The MVP should be in the chat right about now. Chat MVP, vote for that. We'll announce that in just a few moments. Any MVP nomination from you, Order, just before we end the stream or talk about the end?
At the start of the series, I would have said maybe Sam Shots, but now after watching the rest of it, I'd probably say Nexus. He had a really good last game. Seemed to be playing pretty solid.
17,
Yeah.
17 and 5 in that last game.
Yeah. We'll have to go in Nexus.
We'll have to get a look at the stats later on Halo Data Hive, but at the minute, they'll just be happy that they managed to come out of this game after such a bad start, 2-0 down.
Yeah, definitely turned it around.
Yeah. Anyway, we will have a quick look at that poll now to see who is your MVP as you voted it. The MVP for the match is... We'll close it in about 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds now to vote for it. As far as I know, Revolt wanted to play the game Tuesday or Wednesday, or it's Monday, I'm not sure. I was talking to the captain at the weekend, so hopefully we'll get you maybe on stream and manage to see you for once at least. We can quickly look at that MVP voting. You can vote for your MVP. If you have graded shift, but Warlord's not in the MVP, so can't vote for you. If you're watching, you can follow us on Twitter at Ireland UK Halo. You can also follow us on Twitch while you're here. Let us know who is your MVP. MVP is in the chat. We'll give you another minute as we talk about some of the other games in this group very quickly. Next week in this group we see, it's a big game anyway for both teams. If you can see it on the stream at the minute, Warlord, maybe it's just going to be a wee bit behind for you. But Banter Boys, the South African team led by Irish, maybe you've heard of them or know of them.
Yeah.
They play HaloIREUK UK next week, and eVolved play Vortex. If eVolved had any chance of getting into the Champions bracket, they need to win next week.
They need Shady back, I think, to beat Vortex.
Unfortunately, though, they might not be able to do that because of the sub transfers.
Oh, no.
They might be running out of it. I need to double check. I think they've used 2 of those transfers so far. But yeah, round 5 next week. We'll probably decide who's going into what bracket, because a win for Vortex will put them on 5 points, which will be unassailable for eVolved. And HaloIREUK UK already look like they're very far behind eVolved from taking that second place, especially with the score difference.
Yeah.
They're 12 maps behind on score difference. So they need to make it, you know.
Not good.
No. You would think eVolved will probably beat, they have week 6, they have Banter Boys the last week, they probably will win that 4-0. Yeah, it's not looking good for HaloIREUK UK, and probably that's, as the group now, is probably how it's going to finish and how we're going to see our brackets fall in place. So if you were to come up against Vortex and Lumi's team, would you be excited about that?
Yeah, they should give us some good games probably. Lumi's team and Vortex, so yeah, should be alright. That'll definitely be quite a fun series.
Yeah. We're going to just give you another wee minute because there's some late voting came in. Voting might just have appeared on stream there for just half a second. That's my own stupidity. So, with voting, I'm going to literally count in my head 20 seconds. But, yeah. I'm just trying to stall while people vote, to be honest. The voting's coming in and it's getting very tight, to be honest. They're very tight. 29 votes casted so far, and we can tell you that there's only 2 votes between first and second. Who was your MVP from this series? Let us know, and we will let you know. So, this week, some of the other games that take place this week. I believe Katsu and Zealous were playing. I'm not sure how that went. I think there were some issues with Katsu and Zealous in terms of connection. Some of the other games this week, Undertake and prize winners in your group, Warlord, play I think tomorrow evening. The controversial game between Alphas and Adversity, that was an interesting event. If you maybe caught a bit of it during the week. No?
What happened there?
Presence EU for Alphas asked Looney to play under a Smurf account.
Jeez.
And was caught on Looney's stream asking him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Twitch clip was going circling round all week.
No
it was
way.
yeah.
Present.
So we has Chewy got the clip from earlier on? No, he doesn't have that Pico, his wee clip from earlier on. So I wanted to try and get that. That was an interesting wee clip, probably the play of the game anyway. Managing to crawl the whole way across the map on camo and taking out the flag return.
Very sneaky.
Yeah, very sneaky on his part. Anyway, we'll close the voting down now in 10, 9, 7. No, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jesus Christ, I can't count. The voting for your MVP this week is Nexus, who takes the vote. Nexus with 16 votes, Zero with 14 votes, Samshots with 3, Ovo with 3, DMLG with 2, and the rest of the guys in HaloIREUK. Pico with 0 votes.
Poor Pico.
Poor Pico. Poor Pico. So, Nexus is your MVP for the series.
Yeah, well deserved off that Plaza Strongholds game.
Anyway, that is going to do us for tonight. My thanks to Warlord for joining us on the casting talent for tonight.
No problem.
Thank you for joining us. You can also enter our free-for-all event. I was actually meant to talk to you about that. We can't accept your application because some people had asked, is it an amateur-only event?
Oh.
I know, I'm really sorry.
That's right. Not that great at free-for-all anyway.
So we can't actually, we have to have a bit of fairness in it.
Yeah.
It's an amateur event, there is no prize, it's just for fun. And it's just before the last day of the season. The bracket grand finals all take place, all 4 brackets take place on the final day on the 2nd of July, a Sunday. So it gives you 2 weeks in between the groups finishing and the finals to organise your bracket games.
Alright.
So, but the free-for-all event is still open for registration. The more people that sign up, the more chance of you getting into it, because we can't leave groups unfilled, so we go in series of 12. So we actually initially had 24 sign-ups, but it's went from 24 to 48, and now on to 60. We're near 60 now at the minute. So after that, it's 72. So crazy. Anyway, my thanks to Warlord for joining us on the chat on the casting duties. We will hopefully have you on back again. It's nice to talk to you.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And thank you as well for everybody who joined in on Twitch, and let us know with your MVP voting. Who won. Nexus is your MVP for this series. What a game it was. 4-2 as it ended for eVolved. What a comeback. 2-0 down and brought it back to 4-2. Join us again maybe during the week. We'll have another game for you in store. So signing off from me and Warlord. Thank you very much.